There we go. It's the ASSA Guideline picked. You might have noticed that we didn't have to interact with the side pins. Let me show you how everything was in perfect shape and why we didn't have to touch those. So you can see, grab a flashlight. They are in there. But the way that it's built, the balls just kind of roll into their true gates. So let's get this guy gutted. Let's get it locked back up. So it's really just a glorified ASSA Max Plus Restricted or ASSA Ruco 600. You can see there the 3 balls that are in there. And so what I'm going to do is to illustrate my point, I'm going to gut it normally, and then we're going to put it back together with just these 3 finger pins in, and we'll show that it just kind of opens up when you give it a little tension. So super fun pick though. Oops, as we just drop all those balls out. I caught 2 of them, one of them kind of rolled. There we go. But let's get a zoom in here. You can see the true gates. We'll show off the false gates in a second. Let's go ahead and dump out our key pins. There's one. When I got this lock, it was pretty dirty. So not everything slides super easy. But I did clean it up quite a bit. Six, 5, and this is a low lift, so let's take out, there we go, back in there just a little bit, grab this with the tweezers, tiny little guy on, what was that, 4, now let's show our side pins. Like I said, we'll take it all apart and we'll put it back together with just the side pins so you can see why it just kind of opens up. If I remember correctly, these side pins do not want to come out. Let's try to grab. we go. Oh, okay, these don't even have, or no, they do. Never mind. You can see the tiny little false gate. Here, let me set this down. See that tiny little false gate right above the true gate? The little crater is the false. The crater is the true. So what was that one? 3. Let's put that guy there. Get rid of this dog here. Trying to grab these other ones out of here. There's another one. This one's cool. This one, the false gate, is below the true gate. Like our other one. So we just fling it. And then this first one, if I remember correctly, there we go. Does not want to come out as easy as the others. And this one is another one with the false gate above. So we can grab this without flinging it like the last one. Okay. Pretty worn lock, but very intact, sharp milling. We'll get this on both sides. Let's grab a round. Actually, probably better shown off with a pointy hook. And then we picked it counterclockwise, so this would be the side that would interact. Zoom back in, show these drivers. Running on chamber 1. Everyone's favorite, the barrels. Just gonna stick like that, so we'll take it. Springs do not want to come out. Like I said, this lock had a lot of wear to it. Around. Oh, and this is also a decoder lock. You can see it's got the cool laser engrave on the side there. I think if you scan this QR, it pulls up the LPU belts entry. Six. 5. We actually got really lucky with the bidding too, as far as like easy or hard. With barrels, the more high lifts you have, the harder it is. The more low lifts, the easier. This was definitely leagues easier than our ASSA Max Plus Restricted, which is funny because it's supposed to be harder because it has a secondary locking mechanism. Plus barrels. But there's a reason why these are the same difficulty. Despite it having a whole secondary locking mechanism with this sidebar here. See if we can get this. So yeah, you can see the sidebar. Oops. So now, let's put it back together with just these side pins in, and I'll show you that it just kind of opens up. So we've got one. Oops. I'll rotate it a little bit. So we got 1, 2, 3. It's kind of cool too. You can see that this one has slots for other of these side pins, but there's no holder allowed for these ball bearings. So now, see if I can demonstrate this. So if we put just this back in here, let's throw the C-clip back on. Oops, I like that. Okay. Like that. There we go. If we throw the C-clip back on, use the key. Pull the key out. And then just grab the tensioner. You can see it just kind of goes. Let's do that one more time. Grab the tensioner. And you can just see it just kind of goes. So, yeah, that's why this is the exact same difficulty rank-wise as the barrels version, which is the exact same setup in the main stack, but without the 3 side pins. And I've heard similar stuff from other people too. I think Marson recently picked this, and he kind of reported the same thing. That he didn't really have to touch the side pins either. Or he did very minimally. Start on 4. Five. 6. 3. Oops. Can't get this guy. 2. And 1. Okay. I could probably YOLO without a shim, but I just like to put the shim on just to clear this back section right here. I can just kind of slide it in like this. Put back on our C-clip. Again, make sure to hold the face of the lock when you don't have the C-clip on, so you don't accidentally have a gutting disaster. And then we'll just throw that back on like that. Make sure it works. And there we go. So the ASSA Guideline, picked, gutted, and reassembled. Thank you guys for watching.